We are Jones High School, class of 2009.
How does the Jones High School class of 2009 do it? Like this. They're blending out and setting trends. They share the stories of a once-in-a-lifetime year.
We got to write an essay detailing why we wanted to attend Barack Obama's inauguration. And 40 students were selected to go on a trip. I was one of the 40.
It was cold, but it was worth it. So, you know, being able to be a part of the scenery, be a part of history.
I was among the 4 million, 5 million to see the first African-American president get sworn in.
I can actually tell my children and grandchildren that I was there.
It is my great personal honor to present the 44th President of these United States, Barack Obama.
It's the memories of the days gone by.
I thought, oh, I'm gonna grow up and I'm gonna be a cop. And
the crayon book, the recess, nap time.
That have brought these students to this moment in time, graduation day.
Jonathan Jamal James.
I'm ready for all my college activities and just being on my own for the first time.
And after you graduate, something happens. Then you move into college or the workforce for some people, whatever the case may be, and then it's not that structured. Then more responsibility, as we're talking about, responsibility is laid in your lap. So I think this is a critical time, and I've been looking forward to it.
It's a little scary, but it's like I'm one step from being an adult.
And one step from walking into college to make their dreams a reality.
Graduate college at Florida A&M, get my MBA, and in their 5-year program. And then as soon as I get out of college, I'll be in the Fortune 500 companies.
And they have an awesome pharmacy program.
I want to teach. Teaching, to me, is a lifelong experience. The real satisfaction is offering these students something that no one else can.
I want to become an orthopedic surgeon, and after becoming an orthopedic surgeon, I would like to work with a NFL or NBA team so I can work with athletes like myself. And then if not, after I have established myself, I hope to give back to the community.
The same way 100 Black men of Orlando gave back to them through scholarships.
And in that scholarship, that's the culmination of everything you've done over your 4 years in high school. And to be awarded with that signifies that you stayed on target.
Through service.
I believe that 100 Black men not only got me focused toward a goal, but it got me more, aware of life and ready to move on to the next stage.
And exposure.
If you are not exposed to something or don't know about it, you wouldn't know how to work to get to that.
Members of the 100 believe what these students see, they will be. As valedictorian of their 2009 class, Jamal offers this bit of advice.
This is the end of the beginning. You got to have preparations to make things like that happen.
Because to whom much is given, much is required. So when they take their last test, cheer the last cheer, make the last tackle, and play the final note. It will be music to their ears when they hear the words they've been waiting for.
Congratulations! You are now graduates of the one and only Jones High School!
I'm Brandon Finley, 2009 Jones High graduate, and I'll be attending Florida A&M University, majoring in marketing and advertisement. And I'd like to thank 100 Black men of Orlando for this scholarship.
I'm Tiffany Floyd, 2009 Jones graduate, and I'll be attending Florida A&M University, majoring in pharmacy, and I would like to thank the 100 Black men of Orlando for this scholarship.
I'm Jonathan James, a 2009 Jones graduate. I will be attending the University of Florida, majoring in chemistry. I would like to thank 100 Black Men of Orlando for this scholarship.
I'm Jamal Nicholas, a 2009 Jones High graduate. I will be attending Florida A&M University, majoring in music education. And I would like to thank the 100 Black Men of Orlando for this scholarship.
It's my heart, it's my soul. I'll say it anywhere I go. I wouldn't be the person I am if it wasn't for Jones. You can't go anywhere unless you have people to actually help you out. The 100 Black Men, I like to think of them as, role models for young men. A lot of people can tell you that, we want you to make it, but it's rare that you find people that actually, show up at your school, provide tutoring services, help you develop as a better Black man, send you to college. Not just send you to college and wave to you goodbye, but send you $5,000 every year as well. You can't teach what you don't know, and you can't lead where you don't go. In high school, you're learning schoolwork, you're learning history, you're learning math, but are you learning how to manage your money? Are you learning how to manage your time? Are you learning how to go and develop as a person? And this, the aspect they brought. They taught us about different career choices. They taught us about, managing money. These men have, taught. They know the ropes. They've led the community, and they actually don't allow their job to consume them, but they're also reaching back. So it's extremely important for me to know that, I have people that back at home that care about me, that are going to check up on me, and that are actually supporting me. From what you get, you can make a living, but what from you give, you can make a life. So from what you see, you will be. From what you see, you will be if it's the right thing. And if you focus your attention on the models that the 100 Black Men portray, you will be. 1 month into school, I ran for freshman senator at FAMU. Then I ran for sophomore senator. Then I ran for junior senator. Got elected to all those 3 positions, and then now I'm serving as vice president of our school. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank God Almighty for the 100 Black Men, because they saw something in me that they were willing to make an investment in my future.
We won't break a window. We won't even curse anybody. We only come with the power of our souls and the presence of our bodies to love the hell out of the state of Alabama.
It's a time in our country's history that is indelibly written in our minds, and especially in the minds of those who lived through it.
St. Augustine is the only place I got beat up in Florida.
Andrew Young helped to change the life of minorities around the world by walking side by side with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. during the Civil Rights Movement.
I learned to share those blessings. In a way, that's what we were doing in the Civil Rights Movement. My daddy taught me about racism. You don't get mad with racist people. White supremacists are sick people. You don't get mad with sick people, you help them. And if it becomes a fight, you don't lose your temper in a fight. You don't get mad, you get smart.
Today, at the age of 77, Andrew Young is still promoting change, this time in the lives of the younger generation.
Kids don't know why they wear their pants halfway down their behind. Well, that came from prison. And they wear their sneakers open because when you're in jail, they take your shoestrings away and they don't let you wear a belt. And they're being dragged down by a prison culture that exists because too many of our kids' friends end up in prison rather than with jobs or going to college.
Young is known as a pastor, former mayor of Atlanta and former U.S. ambassador to the United Nations. He's also a member of 100 Black Men of Atlanta, working to educate and develop young men and women for the future.
And 100 Black Men is the kind of organization that I think is the new level of the civil rights movement. We were talking about, in the civil rights movement, we talked about desegregating schools, politics, but we're talking now about ending poverty and integrating the money.
And mentoring youth to become leaders in their communities.
It's important to have that youth mentoring. We've tended to leave it all to the school. The only adults that young people run into on a regular basis are the teacher, and she's in a class with 30 others. So they're getting no input from the adult society, and they're creating a counterculture of their own.
All of these guys are very successful.
Which is why 7 years ago, Young encouraged Orlando's president, Ron Rogers, to continue their scholarship efforts.
I saw all of the ingredients of leadership in Orlando, and I said, you all ought to be, well, first place, I figure Orlando was a place with a future. All of us in 100 Black Men were blessed somewhere by somebody.
So for each member to reach back and give back is vital to creating a legacy of leaders and life lessons.
I couldn't conceive of maybe there not being a purpose for me.
Ambassador Andrew Young, we salute you for giving us a lifetime of change.